Hi, listeners. You're welcome here. This isn't a loud space. It's just a small corner of the internet where you can pause for a bit. I am Shivani, and I have recently published my first poetry collection, Sunscreen, for every version of her. So, for a long time, most of my words stay in my diary, the one I'm holding right now. They usually remain there for ages, unheard, unread. But today, I thought I would let one of them have a voice. I'm not here to explain anything or to teach you anything. I just want to read. And maybe if you're listening at the right moment, it will sit with you. So let's start. The first poem in this diary is called The Morning I Turned 30. The morning I turned 30. I didn't wake up with answers. I woke up with clarity. There's a difference. In your 20s, you chase answers. Who am I becoming? Am I doing enough? Or am I too late? And in your 30s, you begin to ask better questions. What patterns do I choose not to repeat? What no longer needs my energy? What pace suits my life? What kind of life feels honest to live? I noticed how calm my body felt, not because life suddenly became easier, but because I stopped treating every year like a deadline. 30 teaches you this quietly. You don't need to rush into becoming worthy. You already are. I stopped measuring my life against other people's timelines. Marriage, success, stability, confidence. They don't arrive in the same order for everyone, and they don't need to. One of the biggest lessons of this age is understanding that growth doesn't always look impressive. Sometimes it looks like choosing rest. Sometimes it looks like saying no without guilt. And sometimes it looks like saying staying silent instead of explaining yourself. At 30, you begin to value peace over potential, alignment over approval, and depth more than speed. You realize that confidence isn't loud. It doesn't announce itself. It shows up in how you walk away from what drains you and how gently you speak to yourself when no one is listening. This age doesn't make you fearless, it makes you honest. You stop pretending you want things you don't. You don't shrink to be liked. You stop forcing connections that feel heavy. Alignment matters more than acceleration, and peace is a better milestone than applause. 30 doesn't rush you, it teaches you this instead. You're allowed to live a life that feels right, even if it looks different, even if it takes time, even if no one claps. So that was the morning I turned 30. I don't know if you like it, but I wanted to recite it, and I did. So thank you for listening, and I hope it sat with you.